Hello there. Can you hear me?
Hello there.
All right.
I can hear
We're
you. We're
live
way off
streaming.
though on the timing.
Am I?
Nope, not anymore.
All right. We're live streaming for the
Maybe we
first
are
time,
again.
kind of.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's fine. Whitney's going
I
to
mean,
watch it. She'll tell me later.
it's an emergency fucking episode, dude. We had to do this.
Yeah. And I've been reading some people's comments, and nobody's positive. Surprise, surprise. It's Star Wars.
I'm glad that you did because I had things to say, and I was like, man, I don't want to be the guy that's just on Reddit looking up opinions. That's terrible.
Yeah. I saw some people talking about it, and
Do you want to?
Whitney is in the chat on Facebook. She says,
Ooh.
"Hey, guys."
Hello, Whitney. Do you want to start by doing the trailer?
Yes, we will do the trailer first,
Let's do
and
that.
it's going to be a little one down here, so we can talk about it. We can do a live reaction that for a thing we definitely didn't already see 4 or 5 times.
Did you watch it more than I did?
I did.
Damn, I only watched it 3 or 4.
All right. Whoop! I broke it. Here it goes.
Oh no! Razor Crest is back, baby.
Yeah, I already heard a bunch of people talking crap about that too. I'm like, he bought a new ship.
Look at this, dude. The cutest little sniper in the planet. I know there's not a rifle on it, but come on.
He's practicing. He's training.
Azalins. We got Azalin.
It's probably Babu Frick because he gets bad baby or good baby.
Bloodshot
Sigourney
baby.
Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
Fucking Weaver.
Look at dude. She's not impressed by his shit.
Yeah, she doesn't have time for his Jedi bullshit.
The rest of us were like, give me the fucking bread mix.
Dude, just booting people across the room.
Yeah.
Tons of practical effects. Baby or Grogu's still practical. That alien.
Hard
we
to
saw.
tell what those ships are. We'll talk about them. Zevarelius.
I love that little guy swimming,
Impressive.
and that's supposedly Rodan or Rothan
Rhoda.
or Rhoda.
Those are Jabba's fucking guard droids, dude.
Fucking Rancor.
No.
No. This though, a lot of complaints about this. I think this is fucking epic.
What's the complaints?
Oh, we'll get there.
Save it, I guess, too. It's fucking sick. Here comes the dialogue. Forged.
Good shot, baby.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's cute. I know people are torn on the Babu Frick and all the other Azalians, but I like them. It's cute.
Well, and okay, so first of all, okay, Whitney commented again. She didn't know she needed to see Grogu swimming, and neither did I.
Now I need to see more of it.
It's impressive because you can tell it's still a practical puppet.
Uh-huh.
So that's cool.
That's very cool.
But so there was a I mean, this is from a Reddit thread called Saltier Than Crate, so but still
You know where Crate is?
No.
It's the red planet with the salt on it in episode 8. Your favorite Star Wars movie.
Ah, okay. Not my favorite.
I know it's not actually your favorite. I'm just being a dick.
But one of the comments was like, why are they lingering so long on the AT-AT blowing up and falling off the mountain? It shows you that the plot it doesn't have too much. I'm like, one, it's a fucking teaser.
Yeah. It needs to show you
Two,
action.
That's the climactic moment of the trailer. So it's the moment where the music drops and everything, and then have you ever listened to techno music or
I don't have robot ears, so no.
or even I mean shit. I mean the Beastie Boys, they gotta let the beat drop.
You ever heard Cake? They have climactic action. No, I get, like, look, I watched this trailer and I am of a couple different minds. I definitely have my hopes fairly high, but then like there's the other part of my brain that's like, this could be one long episode of Mandalorian or one short season of Mandalorian, and I won't be happy with that. But we don't know yet. The trailer grabbed me. Like they did,
Yeah.
whoever edited it did their job where it's like, yes, that's cool. Yes, that's cute. Is that a fucking AT-AT falling down after Mandalorian Phoenix is out of it? Yes, it is.
There's so many complaints.
Did I
Hold
go?
on. Yeah, I got you back.
Okay. I got your back.
But like, yes, people are saying like, oh, it just looks like a short, a season 4 for something that. One
It's
of
a
the comments I
fear.
read was it's a season 4 for something no one watched season 3 of, and I'm like, well, that's not true.
No, 100% not true. 3 is the weakest season by far.
Yes, yes,
But it's still to me, it's still Star Wars I enjoyed. You know, I got my nitpicks about it, but nothing's fucking perfect except for Andor.
Well, and so one comment I read was like people complaining about the CG, saying it looks Disney Plus level. For one, it's probably not finished. It's like the early trailers of Superman. People were bitching about CG shots, and when it came out, I mean, there was some stuff that was janky, but the stuff that those people were specifically complaining about was fine.
Well,
because they have more time to work on it.
Both properties you're mentioning have something in common. Fucking toxic, diehard fan base. I don't know how people can, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody here. So if you are of this opinion, we'll have a conversation about it. Like, how do you hate something so much and keep watching it? I would step away. I would be fucking done. If I wasn't enjoying Star Wars the way that I do, I would just step away. My good friend Tim, he loves Star Wars and he hasn't watched anything in years because he's like, I watched this and this and I didn't like it. So I thought I'll just rewatch the original trilogy when I feel like it. Or maybe he's also a prequels guy, but he doesn't like the Disney era.
I mean, I get it.
Fine. You're allowed to not like shit.
A lot of stuff. Like, there was somebody who I watched who was talking about it, and they're like, oh no, it was comments in this guy's video. All he did was watch it and make noises while it was on. People were like, I just don't understand how people could even come back after the decade of terrible content Disney's given us. And I'm like, there's been some bad shit in there, but don't forget the good shit, man. I mean,
ignore Acolyte because we are in the minority of enjoying Acolyte. That's fine.
Yes.
Skeleton Crew
rocks.
Banger. 2 fucking seasons of Andor. Banger. What year was Rogue One? Is that in that 10-year market? Doesn't matter. Rogue One, banger.
It's still Disney, so
the Obi-Wan show had moments. I'm not gonna defend that. If you don't like the Obi-Wan show, I understand why. That's fine.
I was also reading people complaining about the volume, like saying how it's showing its cracks.
What?
They're talking about how it's showing its cracks and like it's so distracting. Like someone said in Obi-Wan, you could tell that everything was being filmed inside of a circle, and I'm like, no.
Maybe you're more observant than I am. I didn't notice. I'm too busy enjoying things to like maybe my fucking 5th and 6th rewatch. We start looking at cracks.
Yeah,
I'm looking at my first rewatch. Ewan McGregor.
If you're watching it 5 or 6 times, and you don't like it, quit watching it.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna figure out why it sucks. Okay. I'm going to find out why I hate this. So I'll watch it 10 more times. You know what? I hate it so much. I should probably get it on 4K.
I mean, I have episode 9 on 4K, but you got to complete the collection.
I have episode 8 on 4K. Got to complete the collection. So yes,
I'm going to pull it up real quick. And if there's anything specific you want to talk about, no sound this time.
So this is definitely Fire Team Adelphi or Fire Base Adelphi. We saw it in the season 3. My cat is going crazy. We saw it in the end of season 3. This is where Carson Teva was. Well, maybe not that exact thing where they're scoping, because that's a remnant of a Imperial remnant rather. But I think when we see him flying in, that's fucking where we're gonna meet Carson Teva, Wolf, Trapper Wolf. God, I hate it. And then Zeb Aurelius, who you have only seen in Mandalorian season 3, if you're live action only. He's a Rebels character, and he's fucking awesome. He was, without spoilers, he's one of the last Lasats. His race. I don't even
know what that means.
His race. And they're fucking awesome. They got a good lore to them. There's a big, terrible empire genocide. Like, it's got the Star Wars stuff I like. I don't like genocide.
I saw a lot of people complaining, saying like, oh, so it's Baby Yoda the movie featuring Grogu? And I'm like, again.
Or featuring Mando.
Or featuring Mando, sorry. But again, I was looking at the picture that's on our screen here of Grogu looking like he's in prison.
Look at him. He's the goodest boy.
But like, of course the trailer is going to have a bunch of Grogu.
Yeah.
That's what families and kids are going to go to see. But the show had Grogu. We're talking about Mandalorian right now. We just recorded episode 16 or chapter 16 the other day. Only one episode of those 16 has not had Grogu.
Yeah. And
So
we know
get
what
over it.
we know what happens. They bring him back for 3 when they didn't need to. This is their cash cow. And yeah, sure, they like Disney can still make a good Star Wars movie, but they are going to get merchandise. That's the game for them.
And all right. So what do you think Sigourney Weaver's doing?
She's a general.
She's a general?
Yeah, I don't know how I know that, but I know that she's a general. I think it was like a press release or something. She's a general
okay.
for the New Republic. Maybe she was supposed to be in Rangers of the New Republic. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that's kind of what this is going to be, is the canceled Rangers of the New Republic, Cara Dune's spinoff. So
because I was wondering, because since Mando and Grogu are going and talking to her, I was wondering if she had something to do with the Bounty Hunters Guild, but I paused it on
No,
this
look at her
picture because you
crest.
can see she's got badges and patches. And
she's got the New Republic crest on her left shoulder. I think what's happening here is we're going to see them like a quick little montage of them fucking shit up for the New Republic, and it's going to like catch her attention of like, hey, you guys are onto something here. There actually is a Shadow Council, because nobody knows besides the viewers and a few people in this universe that there is a Shadow Council. They think the Empire's done. When Leia in the novelizations before we get to the movies, when Leia's like, hey, there's this whole fucking First Order thing, everyone's like, yeah, you're Vader's daughter and you're a warmonger. You're like, that's your fucking thing. Like she kind of just catches a bad rap for it, you know?
Okay,
so no one believes her.
I think you told me about that before. Well, like there was some of the stuff I was reading about was that there's not enough Mando, like I said, but with the stuff we do get, like this part I paused it on. Look
not
at
enough
this.
Mando.
Look at kicking that dude right through that fucking wall practically.
Yeah.
And then let me go back just a split second here.
It is a lot of Grogu, but it's in the fucking title.
Yeah. And
look at that.
Grogu's gonna be running around doing shit by himself. Dude can barely walk.
Well, I don't know. We see some progression here.
Yeah, I mean he's getting better. He's 4 years older, so that's like 3 months or something in his.
He is 4 days older in his fucking mind.
But people were complaining about like Grogu being CG and not being able to do anything and da. I'm like, one, Grogu's clearly still a puppet. There will probably be CG parts, I'm sure. But look at this that I haven't paused on. This is a practical creature. You can tell because that's a light hitting a thing that exists.
So it's you know what? It's very Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
And I mean, of course, we get the cutesy moments.
Oh, also, Razor Crest is back, right?
Yes.
Razor Crest is back. We don't know if everyone's like, oh, it's cheapened. We don't know. They could explain it. Or maybe he finds parts of a Razor Crest and he puts the N1 Naboo Starfighter engines on it, like hybrids it. We don't know.
Yeah,
give
because
it time.
It's the Razor Crest is not the name of the ship. It is the model of the ship.
Exactly.
So that means that there are other ones.
Yep.
It's entirely easy.
It makes perfect sense for somebody. He's going back to bounty hunting. Like he got that M1 because Grogu was gone.
Yeah.
You know, spoilers for what comes up in season 3. If you aren't caught up while you're watching this, we can catch you up on bad movies, worst people. Han took shots first. But they took Grogu away and he's like, cool, I'll get a starfighter. And then Book of Boba Fett happened. They're like, nah, you need him back. And it's like, cool. Fuck, I have a starfighter now.
Yeah.
So this makes perfect sense. He's going to be rounding up Imperial remnants and warlords for the New Republic. Bring on the fucking space fan, dude.
And I mean, what you said about him putting the engine in, I didn't even think about that, but it makes perfect sense in this scene that we see because I mean he's zipping, and those little things have got to be faster. I think
that's a tire interceptor, which are
that looks like it
advanced fighters. Like those are legit starfighters, not a space van.
Yeah, I can't get a clear because they're moving so fast.
Tough. But like, it's what made me think about it was him doing this maneuver. We saw him in season 1 doing all those maneuvers in it, and that's great. This is like zippy and just it's got the yellow paint job too. It's some stupid thing I thought of.
Doesn't the N1 he's driving or flying have a yellow paint job?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so they're all yellow except for I think this one's like mostly chromed out with yellow stripes and lettering. Just my fucking thought. Somebody's gonna owe me money if it's right. I don't know who. Zeb Aurelius right there, dude.
Sorry, I had to pause on that.
Oh my god. So that's
this guy?
Yeah, that's Zeb. He's seen live action in the end of season 3 Mando. Big Rebels character, phenomenal guy, quite stinky, but he's got a really cool magma droids from the prequels that had like it's not a lightsaber, it's a staff with 2 glowy purple ends.
Oh yeah.
He's got a weapon that's similar to that, but it also collapses in and turns into a blaster rifle. So it's really cool. It's a very holy relic to his people, which may or may not exist. And I am very excited to see him. When I saw him in Mandalorian season 3, I was like, okay, they showed him, but he didn't do anything. Here's why.
And then we get to some of the stuff I'm really excited about. The Hutt thing. So supposedly someone was saying that the story is supposed to be that they are working for this guy to protect him from some other Hutts.
Rhoda the Hutt would be the son of Jabba the Hutt. We know this from cartoons. He's the heir to to Jabba's fortune.
Is it a little blob thing from the movie?
Yeah. Oh, is it the movie? Fuck. It might be.
Or an early episode. I don't know. It was one of the few
I think Ahsoka and everybody else has to go. Ahsoka and company has to go rescue him.
Okay.
But
and real quick,
makes sense
I
what you're
want
saying.
to address this because I've been defending some of the CG. This doesn't look great.
Okay.
But it's a smooth, shiny thing.
I'm looking
that
at
never
it.
never looks great in CG. But also they have time to polish it. They have time to goop them up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so what you just said about him hiring them to fend off other Hutts, we saw the twins in Book of Boba Fett that came after. That's who would be after him because this is his shit. That's a Hutt symbol on that door.
Okay, I was wondering if you knew what these droids were.
There's a comic book where Jabba has a droid very similar to this.
Okay.
Excuse me. So I think that's what we're kind of playing off. They look very cobbled together. I don't know. It looks very like a Mad Max droid.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It looks
very
like
cool design. I
Let's
love
see
that
what
Road
comes
of the
up here.
Hut looks ripped as shit. Because like
So-
Jabba was just a big fat Hut.
This guy is not a Rancor?
No, I can't remember the name right now, but he comes from the original little fucking chessboard in episode 4, New Hope.
Oh, yeah, he's the one who who kills the thing, and then Han Solo's
the names escape me and I won't pull it, but yeah.
Han Solo says, what is it? A droid won't rip your arms off?
Yeah. How come no one's ever worried about losing to me, Ian McDaniels? Because you're kind of a wiener, dude.
So this is where I'm excited about, not just this AT-AT scene, which I think looks cool.
You can
But
call
you
it
see-
AT-AT, you can call it AT-AT. We don't care in this podcast, honestly.
But so I want to show you something. You see here how there's a lot of black at the top and the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Letterboxing. Filmed for IMAX, they said. That's
Forged.
It goes forged for IMAX. See, it goes full screen.
Oh, yeah.
So all these action sequences are going to be the IMAX sequences.
So are we taking a Phoenix trip for this?
I have to hope that IMAX is fixed, but I'll go do it. But I love this. This is so cool. Like,
I don't know. What's people's complaints, I guess?
they're basically just saying like it focuses on it too long, which makes you think that there's no plot and blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's the climax. It looks cool. This is another big complaint people have. They don't like the font because that's where we are now. We can complain about fonts.
You know what the font looks like to me? Flash
Indiana
Gordon.
Jones. Oh, Flash Gordon.
Like, to me, I just get fucking Flash Gordon, not a ripoff, but like Flash Gordon serial vibes, which is what this fucking show was for the most part.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I read someone who defended it. They're like, that's what the show started out as. It was, weekly adventure kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of course, that got abandoned because they have to do a big story for the whole thing to be a show. But like, I think the titles look cool.
Did
gives
you
me the
happen
adventure
to
vibes.
pull an image of the poster?
I
The
did, but it's
poster is so Western, and I fucking love it. You could paint any John Wayne, Gary Cooper, like you could paint any old star on there, and it fits right in. I'm hoping you have one, or else I'm just talking out of my arse.
I do.
Talking out of my skag hole. Dang ferric.
I do, but I didn't realize that it didn't load in. I'm trying to get it right now, but it's
That's
I think my
okay.
internet's being bogged down by us talking.
At
So.
the end of the day, though, I watched this trailer probably 3 or 4 times today, and I'm not done watching it. I'm just happy we're getting Star Wars in a theater again. I'm hopeful, but I'm also very nervous, which is, I think, a good place to be for a Star Wars fan. It reminds me of when Episode 7 came out. I was hopeful and I was nervous, and
Yeah.
we'll save how I feel about that for a whole nother 3-hour podcast.
I think I got it here. I gotta add it. The one I have wasn't working, so I grabbed another one. It is in Spanish, but it's the same poster.
Por ejemplo. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Being in Spanish kind of makes it fucking better. Good God. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
How fucking Western is that? I mean, it's cowboys and Native Americans,
and
kind
that's
of
the thing is, like, people were saying, like, oh, they're doing like this adventure serial vibe, and that's not what the show is, and that's not what Star Wars is. And I'm like, Star Wars is all of that stuff.
Yes.
Flash Gordon was a huge inspiration for George Lucas. So, and then the Western thing, I mean, just the font where at the top with Din Djarin and Grogu, that looks like the credit on an old Western poster. It's same with at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure what it says because I don't remember, but here it says Este es el camino.
Something of the road. Yeah, I think it's great. I think people are forgetting. Like, I would put money down that George Lucas is very excited. This is the way. I guarantee you George Lucas is excited for this. This is right up his alley.
Oh, and I could see a little more of it because I have the other one on my phone. So it said starring Pedro Pascal as Din Djarin and Grogu as himself.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's perfectly Western.
Yeah. And then I will turn the sound back on for this last part because there was some confusion that I didn't understand. People were like, did Grogu just talk? I'm like, no.
Good shot, baby.
It's very clearly
the Azalian.
Yeah.
Which it may not be Babu Frick, but we see them in season 3 when he's like, no squeezy, bad baby.
But I mean, overall, like the other big thing I saw was that people were like, well, there's no villain. Why aren't they showing anything about the story? Da, da, da. Again, it's a teaser trailer. If you don't know how a teaser trailer works, Google
Here's
it,
a thought.
I guess.
This is my thought. This is not my thought. This is going around the community. This is setting up Thrawn. Thrawn's going to be the big bad at the very, very end of this movie that doesn't get dealt with. Oh, fucking Filoni's got a movie with Thrawn in it. This is going to set that up.
Well, and yeah, because Ahsoka is in other galaxy dealing with his shit.
He left.
Presumably season 2 will be about trying to get back. So that'll be a whole thing. He's back already. Yeah.
I was going to say, he came back.
That's right.
Pardon me. It's Ahsoka and Sabine that are stuck over there, which I think, by the way, keep them there. Here's what you can do now. Start a brand new clean slate of Star Wars stories that don't have Skywalker, Palpatine, Death Star, Empire, Rebellion, anything written on it. It's a clean slate, dude, without wiping out what we've already done.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Well, I don't know. Overall, I was excited when I saw this. I was up way too late editing. So at 6:30 this editing, so early at 6:30 this morning, I saw that they had posted this a half hour earlier, and I was like, "What?" So I watched it then.
I watched it. I watched it like 7 a.m, which is way too early for a guy that was drinking gin all night with your wife.
I watched it and I was like, this looks fucking cool. We're gonna have to talk about this. And I didn't know how to do it, and I figured, hey, let's give this live stream thing a shot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited. I want to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'll be there day
have my
one.
problems with Disney right now. Well, in
It-
general, but especially right now.
Right now, and I will talk about it, dude. This is a tiny little soapbox. I canceled my subscription.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a big fan of what they're going. Take politics out. There's a YouTuber, and I can't remember his channel's name. I'll think of it, but he talked about it. He's like, "This is what George Lucas was talking about. Was what you're doing now."
I saw a video of Ron Perlman laying in a hotel room bed with like a hotel robe on. So it's just this white bed, white robe, Ron Perlman. And he's like, he starts with, "Well, guys, I got my Disney Plus subscription back with Hulu. I canceled it a few months ago, but I got it back so I could cancel it again. What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "You just leave your talent twisting in the wind like a cheap suit." And he pauses for a second and he goes, "Fuck you." And I'm like, this is Ron Perlman.
just two people's opinions, man. It's fucking chicken shit.
I mean, I read something that they had changed their mind and brought back the Jimmy Kimmel show. That's not the point. You already set the precedent. You know, there's a distribution company that's not going to carry it, that distributes the shows to a bunch of networks or a bunch of their affiliates that they own. They're not going to carry it, so they're going to go ahead and with the censorship thing. But like, you know, it is what it is. He showed a video and didn't tell a joke, and you took him off the air for it. Like the first thing to go is comedians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just fuck censorship in general, though. I don't care what you're censoring. Don't fucking censor. Don't burn books. Let's fucking learn.
But despite all that, and despite not wanting to support Disney, I am going to go see this.
Well, people made it. People that are talent and creatives made this movie. We got to see it.
I mean, we know someone who can get us free passes to the movie theater, so maybe we just use those so they can't have money.
But I'm also okay with like I want the people involved to get their dues, and I mean the creatives, not the fucking management.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always rooting for Star Wars. I'm very hopeful this is good.
I hope it's good. It looks fun, and that's a lot of people. That's the last thing I wanted to bring up.
Well said.
That's the last thing I wanted to bring up, and I reminded myself by saying that. People were like, "This just looks like a filler episode. It looks like TV, not a movie, et cetera, et cetera." And I'm like, "That's because it's a movie of TV."
Yeah.
I don't know what they were spending. I didn't see
one lightsaber in there.
They were spending $100 million plus on episodes of Mandalorian. So if they spend $400 million or some ridiculous amount on this movie, well, they'll probably spend $200 million. So it needs to make $600 million to break even. I don't know how that math works, but that's how it is these days. Like, it's going to be an hour and a half, 2 hour long, probably closer to 2 hour long.
It's going to be 205.
And it's going to cost as much as 2 episodes of the fucking TV show. So get the fuck over yourselves. But we should probably wrap it up. But I do want to pitch some stuff here, or plug some stuff. Coming up this Wednesday, speaking of Ahsoka and The Mandalorian, is our episode on Chapter 13, The Jedi, Ahsoka's live action debut.
Good screen.
This Wednesday, September 24th. And that episode is featuring... It is. This episode features my wife, our co-host on Bad Movies, Worst People, Whitney, because she loves
Good job
Ahsoka,
on not
so
doing the bow rat.
No, I won't do it. But you can get those episodes at Han Took Shots First, anywhere you get podcasts for now. And you can also get it on the Bad Movies, Worst People feed.
It's all moving there.
All in the future. Everything will be there.
Make your life easier. Make our lives easier. Bad Movies, Worst People. That's where it's all at.
Yes. If you're already subscribed to Han Took Shots First, it will be there. But go to Bad Movies, Worst People. It just makes everything so much easier for me, for you, for everybody. All your great content in one spiffy place.
Make this podcast good again.
Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
If you did.
If not, I mean, you missed out on a wonderful friendship.
And I know this is a little late for like East Coast viewers. We did have one of our patrons, Spicy Dan. He wanted to tune in, but he messaged about 20 minutes before we started and said he had to go to work. So
It's mostly my fault for wanting pizza and beer. I apologize, Spicy Dan.
well, and I know you had to stay at work late, and everything got messed up.
Yeah.
But in the future, we can plan these out better. This was a
I'll
surprise
quit.
to me. This was a surprise to me, and I did see that a lot of people were like, "Oh, I heard this was coming out," and I was like,
Well,
what?
the
Oh, hey,
rumor is it was supposed to be released on
Whitney
Friday.
said that's me.
Oh, I see that. You posted that.
I just figured out I could do that.
Nice.
Yeah, I did read that it was supposed to be Friday or Thursday last week, and then it got delayed because of all their hubbub.
Cancellations.
It got canceled because of cancellations in the canceled culture.
Think of what would Skywalker do? He's not going to side with Disney. He's going to
No.
side with the people.
Well, don't think what Skywalker would do because I don't want to promote domestic terrorism, but
Also, don't kiss your sister. Especially like that. I mean, like kissing her goodbye should not involve the tongue.
well, anyway, thank you guys for checking this out.
Thank you.
If you want to listen again, if you tuned in late or whatever, I'm going to put the audio up on our podcast feed sometime soon, so you can check that out. So thank you guys. I've been Derek.
I'm Jack.
And until next time, achuta.